thing?
Now it's live.
Now it's live? Okay.
Hold on, now I gotta open this.
Yeah, you're good. Cool. So, I am going through
Yep,
OBS
yep,
now. Okay,
you're
cool.
recording. Cafe's right there.
Awesome.
Oh, welcome back to DSU versus Illinois in a CR6 match.
Wait, time to see who the first band operator is of round one.
Yeah, for attack, it's actually great for DSU to get banned first.
First band, pretty typical, Jackal, but he is a fairly annoying operator, so I mean, I stick with it.
I mean, he ain't that hard to counter if you know how to counter. But that's just my opinion.
Hal, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Are you?
I am. We can do a little banter, a little back and forth.
That's true.
Can we have two mics hooked up or no?
No.
Oh, that's
Unless we
disappointing.
have, what
A
is it?
splitter?
Not only a splitter, but also mostly we have a giant snowball right above us,
Okay.
which we don't.
Doughty. Illinois bands Doughty. What an interesting pick.
Interesting looking band because she's annoying, yes, but
Not
it's
much
called
utility. I mean,
it's
unless you really know how to play her, she's not very useful.
it's called a mute jammer. Did you know that? It's called a mute jammer. Use that. But I'm believing Echo's gonna be banned anyways. Do you believe so?
Yeah, he's a pretty typical band.
He is or
It's,
Maestro.
it's either gonna be, I'm gonna say Echo or Legion.
My dibs on Chachanka.
Yep, there it is. Legion's fairly annoying on this map. The steps especially. It's hard to pinpoint where any.
I am in it. All right. So Legion and Echo, typical. Ain't the hardest, but they're very simple. What's that for?
Oh, I just muted it for a sec. Gonna wait till the round starts.
That's not mute. That's surround sound. I always have it on. Here, you want me to
No,
mute the
no, no.
mic? What kind of strat they're thinking? Because I rarely see castle being used on the third floor, mind you. I never see it on the third floor. Have you?
Yeah, he allows for some good funneling. You can cut off a lot of movement through the top floor.
It makes the map.
Locking off bathroom, putting your rotator through bathroom, and then putting the other castles on the freezer allows for some safe movement throughout the freezer. Get an ADS behind the bar. Oh, we got a Vouch instead of a Bandit. That makes a little bit more.
Cafe's limited to cameras area may
Default
be very
cams,
useful,
yes, I completely agree. Yeah, the default cams are way too easy. Yeah, Valkyrie is almost a necessity on this map.
but they have an IQ to counter. Assuming they use the IQ to actually where they gotta go. And we're gonna see this little setup they have. Let's take a look at Cordova. Where he's gonna go first. Looks like he's gonna go down flanked. Falling down some bar. It's very standard. We got Castle canceling off White's window, which is really normal, in my opinion. It doesn't allow for an easy pick, but it's not that hard to get rid of. And another castle onto the back of the door, just like you said.
There it is. They're about to make a rotate. Oh, they already got the rotate. They're going to put another one on the east wall on the freezer. Allow some rotation into A-bomb. Illinois has found bomb B. They probably should have guessed where it was at, though. Top floor seems to be a pretty main picking point. That and kitchen on this map. Very good first strong picks.
Very good. We're gonna switch to first person view, see what's gonna happen, and let's take a look. Well, let's take a look on the attacking side. Let's see what kind of setup they gotta have first.
Very cautious about the spawn peach. Seem pretty concerned.
Looks like Thermite's breaking up the wall, sees the castle and hits it once.
Kind of interesting to just punch it. Oh,
I mean, assuming they're kit and low out, one you should have a reach charge.
peeking Starlight right off the bat there, Mike. Feeling pretty confident.
Because you just saw Valko in the freezer.
Little does he know, they have two rotators.
Oh, there goes Val taking some big down. There goes Val.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate.
Valkyrie is down early in the round, only 2 minutes left. The attackers are 5-4.
Let's take a look at some knock game.
They have a knock as well. Looks like Illinois has 3 attackers going to push from the second floor. Castle with a quick headshot. Icy Juju. He's a flick monster.
Is he? Oh, child camera from what's that called?
New balcony. New hatch.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at SCG rated. He's right below where all the attackers are, and he can actually get a possibility to jump them from behind. All right, watching main stairs for a reason.
He needs to slow his roll a little bit. It's gonna be too loud. Doesn't look like anyone's dropped new hatch yet, though. This is a good hold.
Well, for their side, we can see it. Arrows down. There we go. Nice running away, going for the
Icy Juju. Little does he know.
oh.
There it is.
That real quick reaction that ICG has. Oh, that's a quad.
Icy Juju. Four piece. He's working towards the ace.
He's popping off. Let's see. Let's
For-
go switch it to Sledge.
First round of their second damon. Icy Juju, also known as Michael, is popping off here.
Oh, Sledge getting another pick. Right on.
This is going to be an interesting round if Sledge can somehow clutch up.
Ooh,
There it
that is
is.
such bad timing.
Michael in with the ace. First round, first game. That's a powerful start for DSU against Illinois.
Yeah, and also that is just bad timing. Pulled the frag at the wrong time. If only he did not pull the frag, but hopefully they know.
It was good game sense on Illinois' part. It was just a little bit too late. That he didn't really have enough health to be
It was just bad timing. That's my opinion.
definitely.
All right, you want to know who's commentating? Reno. We got Hal and Tyler.
Hello, I'm Tyler. Reno 511, and then Hal is my fellow co-host.
Yes.
We're killing the stream out here today at DSU.
Now we got Jaeger, Capcom Clash, Valk, and Mozzie. Capcom for plant denial. They have a lion. They have a no meat jammer, so they can't counter a lion. Any area.
Ooh, switching the Mozzie out for a Kaid. That's a good pick.
That is good.
It also it looks like it's about to throw off Illinois as well. They're not going to bring a Twitch to take out the Kaid. Although Thatcher was not banned, so he may get played as,
They may.
but not this round.
But also, with Thermite, they only get 2 hatches or a wall.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's take a look where they got reinforced. We got Valcam and Kitchen Service. Then normal reinforcement standard for any ranked game or any game at all.
It's a necessity. You know, you need the standard reinforcements, freezer, then the west wall, or just the east wall of bakery.
I feel like you could play Castle here and change the site severely.
Definitely, it allows for a little bit more, I guess, opportunity. You could, I guess, create a rotator from main kitchen to the back room towards freezer. The only issue with that though is if they push from back bar and then lead into the back of a kitchen, you know, if you have that rotator, it leads all the way open into the A bomb. So
And this is where you need it. If you castle off kitchen and bakery, you make a road hill through both reds. It's very interesting because one, it's very hard for the attackers because it's a completely new site, and castle gives that opportunity to everyone. Let's take a look. Lion sees the clash shield and he pings it for his teammates.
it's interesting. They do have a nomad though, so if they communicate that well enough, they may be able to take out the clash early on in this second round. And there it is, the nomad laser. Good communication from Illinois today.
There it is. Now, there it is. There's a first initial shot from what we see. And they know there's a clash, but clash is just a hindrance, an annoyance.
Yep, not much of a powerful op unless you really know how to use her. She's more of a late game operator, slowing down the attackers, definitely. Got to be very mindful of that nomad though. That's somebody who could very well put her in her grave.
Now we see Nolan putting some extra stuff just in case for rotate, pushing him back from red.
It's an interesting location though to put it. Well, I guess it could stop the run on the window though, so I respect it.
Oh, now they know there's a Jaeger and Baker along with the clash. Now what can they do?
I think a good move would be for Lion to put his gadget up. It would allow Nomad to push into the room, and then if anyone were to push him behind on the room, she could drop back into the northeastern corner of the room that she's jumping into. Then she could watch towards Bakery, and it would force Bandit to either look towards the door or watch his back for Nomad.
As far as everyone
Valkyrie down again. Not as early as last round, but
Oh, let's take a look. This is some very high level vertical play right here. Trying to find a way to break it without. Oh, we can see a laser sight. You can see the laser sight. I mean, she knows there's someone down there, but she does not know where.
Seconds remaining. Defender has left the designated staging area. 10 seconds remaining. Defender exposed. 5 seconds left. Defender has left the area of operation.
There we go. Welcome back.
good round-ending kill from Michael on the run out against Lion.
There's that runner right there.
I'd say a big issue right there was Lion really didn't utilize his gadget too much. He just kind of sat outside. He was too fearful of the clash. Seems like it was a good pick by IGC.DRM that round. Really slowed down the offense. Really inhibited what Lion felt he could do in that bakery.
That I agree. Now this time this is interesting because I have not seen DSU play mute before, and this is the first time. Now we got Mute, Maestro, Jaeger, Valk, and Vigil. Oh, it's Smoke. He makes expect to Vigil
I
though.
was gonna say maybe an interesting six pick. Something I think Illinois is lacking so far at least.
Illinois has 3 soft breachers. 3 soft breachers. I'm not sure how that combo's gonna go without any, what is it? EMP. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, the mute could be catastrophic against the attacking team this round.
It's not hard, you just shoot it, but getting into the site is the harder part.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Now, this is where you don't use your mouse at all.
No, I don't. I'll go with
Now, you press shift. Shift or control. I think it's control to go down. There we go. There you go. Shift, you press, okay, press E and EQ. See how that moves? Then you press enter to switch to that. Yeah. Don't do it too much. Alright, so. Don't worry about the camera. We're just having a new person trying it out for once.
10 seconds to go.
I'll just press up to see a down point view. There we go. Now we can see everything better, and I think they're doing the standard reinforcement,
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
which is pretty normal, but that also leads them boxing this out. If you know what I mean. Making it into like a actual fortress. Let's press C to switch between operators this time. C. Alright.
be interesting. Nova should be hearing about the audio cues from the people on the roof.
But what I don't understand is he has a laser sight, which can give his position away, but on a shotgun, I don't mind. But on his SNG-11, maybe a little bit, you know? He drops down, Blackbeard drops down, sees a ping. There we go. Cordova getting into position, getting smoke ready.
Just got droned out.
Yes.
He doesn't know quite yet how many people are out there. Took out the drone. Good move.
Good new, but he can assume at least 3 to 2. Now, look at this. Okay, Michael going down. Now, this is unfortunate, because now they have...
Now
The-
they have the top floor. This is not looking good this round.
Oh, look at that. They did not fortify the hatch, which is easy. Now, the issue is currently camping between the 2 sites on trains, which is really not a good spot, in my opinion, to have that many people stuck there. One simple grenade can get rid of them.
100% having 3 people on the board is so vulnerable right now.
But I think this is their strategy. Walling up these walls and peeking when the right moments happen. zoom out, so you use page. Paged up and page down. There we go. Now let's press shift where the entire on the top floor is at. Oh, Buck just dropped.
We had one drop.
There we go. Dang, they blew up the majority of the wall up there. And that's a lot. Now,
I do think the vertical gameplay I'm seeing from Illinois here. They need to have more people try to flush the people out and train around though, get them to move around, and having people upstairs looking down would allow for more vulnerability. Right now though, all of them kind of flush down, they're going to be forced into a pinch.
well,
This might play very well in the DSU's hands.
it might, but I believe numerity has the key. Numbers advantage. Oh, it's 2-4 now. Oh, this is unfortunate. This may be the first loss for DSU. Oh, there goes the Maestro camera. And you see what I said earlier? Having that many people in that one spot is not a great idea. Because it goes for a simple one kill.
Definitely not. I think also a big thing that played into that, I think Maestro was on his camera a little bit too late, damn, you know, they had 2 people down, they very easily could have had people watching the cams for him. Right there, I think it was a better play to play a little bit more aggressively. He knew where they were coming from.
Yeah. But here's the thing about what alieners can do. They got one person stay on top and pressure from above. It means they can't leave the train at all. If you think about that for a little bit. That's also quite scary about vertical gameplay. On Kafe itself, it's very scary. Now, we see the same loadout as we did earlier in the first match, while, to reference, Castle got an ace. What?
How can I go in the chat?
I mean, we can't go into the chat really. At most, we can pull each other's phones out and do it. Well,
Hey, Corey, it's your boy Tyler, man. Here's a shout out for you.
Mario, he'll receive in 3 minutes. Alright, now control. Now it's control. Shift goes up. Now let's press upward arrow. There we go. So we can have this downward view. Let's not flick the camera too much so we get a headache. Please no. Alright, so let's just keep it still for a bit. I just want to see the whole site. See how this goes. And you know what I just realized? Cafe is just a giant box. I mean, but Cafe in general is literally a box.
Looks like they're going with the same strat they went with last time. This time it's a little bit more interesting because they're reinforcing the right wall of their rotate. They're anticipating something around potentially Christmas.
Potentially Christmas, huh? Alright, let's switch it to a first-person view to see what they can do. We had it muted the whole time. Well, that's unfortunate. We had it muted the whole time.
My bad. First up.
Now, let's take a look. Maestro's on his cameras like usual. Nothing wrong, really. Huh. Lion got a kill on I see Juju getting a trade. Oh, here comes the line call. Hopefully none of them are ping. Which we can't tell. Now they're now. Alright, so it looks like they know they're going white. There goes down an Ash and a Lion. Both. Well, Lion's more useful than Ash, don't you think so?
I definitely agree. He brings more team utility. Ash is more of a predominant fragger.
like IQ.
Yeah, pretty much. IQ has a lot of utility too, though. Legion, Echo Drone, but they're not
Attackers have
banned.
recovered their diffuser.
I mean, they're not banned, but it's only useful in certain situations, really.
Definitely.
One. All right, so they're going kitchen service again, kitchen cooking. This is 3-1 DSU favor. Now they're gonna play the same comp, well maybe different. I thinking DRM's get a 6-pick to clash, but
You might, yeah. Actually, no, Taid would be a good pick. Watch the hatch again.
I mean, well, originally they had a Kaid
I think a 6-pick to a Taid would be a good move right now. Otherwise, the hatch is going to be very vulnerable.
to any. Well, look at this. They don't have any hard breachers currently, which is
Valkyrie is an interesting pick to bring every single time. Note that they've been consistently playing the IQ.
knowing that yes,
It'd be
that
nice
I
to
agree.
see some versatility here.
Well, that's just a different story, but I think, for my opinion on it, Valk is very useful for kitchen
Defenders, protect
specifically
your bombs from being
because
defused
they
by
don't have a
attackers.
maestro this time to watch them where they are. All right,
Bomb located by attackers.
all right. Let's just keep it like this. Let's not move it too much. And let's press this button. Well, there we go. Now we can see the whole site. See what is their reinforcement and see how it is. Now, I don't know what to say. You know?
Pretty
Hmm?
standard.
There's a
10
bunch of
seconds
hits
remaining.
over there, I place.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Alright,
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
let's take a look what's gonna go happen right here. Oh boy. There we go. Billy's going in his camera to go find intel, which is very good for a Valk player. Intel is their main priority. Let's take a look.
Playing very vertically this round from Illinois. Pretty smart. They're on bottom floor, swooping from the top floor is not a bad idea. Eliminate these runners right away. If they can do it seamlessly, will give Illinois the advantage right off the bat.
That I do agree with. But you know what's very difficult about playing vertically? Not knowing where they are.
Definitely.
And you know what's very scary on this map? A pulse.
Here we go. Icy Juju took out Quirks.UICC. Icy Juju with the quick double kill takes out fucking Blackbeard as if it were nothing.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know what happened, but maybe they didn't. Maybe they were caught off guard. That's just my opinion. Maybe they're caught off guard. But I see Juju's being extremely cautious and shooting out any drones that he sees. Ooh, what just happened here? So there's a Montaigne down there. And Montaigne just shielded forward. Let's take a look.
It'll be interesting to see how well Monty just discussed with his teammate where Jaeger was. He saw right where he was. Let's see if Sophia can make a good push on him or not.
But maybe leaving herself too open, in my opinion.
Unfortunately, she didn't look too far right. Monty and IQ for the
Attackers
last.
drop.
Ooh.
Michael, again with a quad kill.
And here he goes. He may get an ace this time. Now, they have the diffuser down on main stairs, which is really good for the defending side, but really bad. Because here's the thing about... Ooh.
Another ace from Icy Juju. He is on fire this game.
He is on fire. Now, here's what I think. I think Illinois will work better if they go in groups of 3 and 2s. Because Sophia was alone. No one catch ICG off guard to get a refrag. Monty went alone, but managed to get a kill somehow. Yeah,
That's
that's
because we only have one mic.
all that. I got an idea.
Hal's gonna crank it up.
Okay, so
See,
oh, I'm gonna
this will be the first time
do
this
us a
game.
favor. There we go. Ah, here it is, the rest. Okay. Alright. So, this is what I said earlier. I think Illinois should work on their. They should work on pushing as a team. 2 to 3 people. Montaigne should always have a gunner. Because he can't shoot for himself.
The 6 pick there from the Rook to the Jaeger from IGC is a good little switch. You know, it'll make Illinois think that they have a more cautious anchor on the point, but in fact they have another strong roamer. We'll see how well he can play with the pivotal player that Jaeger is.
That I do agree with.
Defenders, protect
Are
the
you,
bomb
do you want me to control the camera?
attackers.
No, I got it. Good.
Okay.
Feeling confident.
Alright. Just for appeals look, this always looks better. You can still see the majority of the map like this. Instead of just up and down. I think it's better for you to wear the headset because I talk
Attackers
loud.
have located a bomb.
Like, they're having difficulties listening to you because I can see that
Bomb
bar.
located by
Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, so this is the first time that DSU will be holding Fireplace and Mining. It'll be interesting to see how well they defend on this new location. 5 seconds until the defenders are inbound,
Well,
or
this
the
ain't the
attackers.
first time they lost this one. Last time, remember? That was the first loss on
Attackers
defense.
are
Yep.
moving to defuse a bomb.
We have 4 of Illinois players spawning on River Docks.
Now, let's hope that Illinois can work together as a team and push together as a team in order to get the refrag, which is very important.
I'd like to see from Illinois as well too, to play a little bit more vertically. I think, you know, they have the ability as a 5 stack to go either bottom 4 or top 4 and take out those roamers that I had discussed earlier. We have Zofia peeking white stairs on the outside window. It'll be interesting to see if we can maybe get a run out. Looks like Icy Juju is peeking on the bottom of white, looking up, waiting for one of them to just hot breach in. Looks like Nomad is coming in from the bottom towards the bottom Christmas. Monty is also pushing up white steps. It'd be good to see some communication here. Monty, Monty and Nomad both put down by Icy Juju's pump shotgun. What a great play! This man is just on fire tonight. But Zofia is hot breaching. Cordova puts her down. We still have Thermite. He's going to peek the same white window stairwell.
Well, you know what they should do? Upside down.
It's too late now.
Ooh.
Maverick trying
is-
to make the play.
This is quite unfortunate for Illinois right here. And we have to see. There's a shotgun.
Cordova with the jump out and the shotgun one pump to the head. What an incredible shot.
And this isn't even fair gameplay right here. This is a flawless round. No one had died. That's quite unfortunate for Illinois right there. And now we're gonna switch to attack now. Let's see how Illinois do better. Do on defense.
It'll be interesting to see if they can kind of pull it together here on the defensive rounds. I think it'd be a collective community ideal that defending typically is, well, at least a little bit more forgiving in terms of how easy it is. You know, if you're attacking, if you make one mistake, or if you're not pushing from the right angle, and if you're not coordinated enough, it can be very, very unforgiving. But as a defender, you know, if one person is down, you can still maintain most of the strats.
Guess what? Gridlock plus fuse. You know what that means? Gridlock to watch the stairs, throw it when they bomb plant, makes it impossible for the defending side to go retake the site, or to cover off their behinds. The only way to get rid of gridlock traps is to shoot, knife, or throw a grenade.
It'll be interesting to see how coordinated DSU is here with that strat that Hal just laid down in front of us. Take a look at the scoreboard and see how everyone's playing. Icy Juju is 15-2. He is just an unstoppable force this game. Definitely making Illinois second guess what they've done tonight. Cordova also 6-4, playing very well, and then the other 3 are also playing very moderately.
And with that kind of idea, I see this in rank all the time. The gridlock is very annoying,
Gridlock is very annoying.
especially on stairs or anywhere that has one passage hallway. She can easily block out the shortest and easy path in just one throw. With a fuse, guess what he can
10
do?
seconds left before insertion.
Cause havoc. They're on, and there's
5
not a
seconds
lot
left
of ways to
before
do it
insertion.
on the 3rd floor. There's only like a few windows, but
Attackers
fuse is
must
almost
locate and
kind of
defuse the bomb.
useless unless he learn how to upside down grapple all the way to the floor.
Alright, so the attaching phase. Here comes DSU. Hoping to put Illinois one round closer to being down one game.
Yes. Now I want to see some Twitch gameplay. I want to see how able that DRM guy's gonna do it. Cause like Twitch is a powerful operator if used correctly. Oh,
There it
goes the
is,
first
a
pick.
good pitch.
With the F2 gun, very good. He's gonna break down the barricade.
Interesting trying to run by the top skylight this late into the round.
Yeah. The thing about this top skylight, it's very hard for the defender, but yet very hard for the attacking side. If you understand, it's like a mirror in two ways.
Attackers have located the bomb.
Oh, there goes a Valve cam.
Drop the bomb.
Now we're gonna see Billy watching her behind, free fire in the corner just in case he's gonna come. And it looks like Andrew's down. That's quite unfortunate. Alright. Now Thurman's gonna pick up Andrew Wicker right here while Cordova's watching.
Look at this pitch repeat towards White Stairs. Hopefully DSU gets the call out to let him know that he's at the top of White.
Hopefully they find him too. I'm not sure they did, but who knows? Oh,
Good pitch from Cordova. Double kill this round.
double kill, huh? Dang. That's already fast. Ooh. Alright, it looks like Valky's gonna rotate all the way to White Stairs. And unfortunately, Gridlock's already dead, but she put a Gridlock on Red Stairs, forcing Valk to go white. Now, where is Valk?
Looks like Valk is still at the bottom of White. She just waited patiently. Now look at that. Unfortunately, Thermite was not watching White. This may be detrimental.
Well, it's quite unfortunate. Now they get the Valk cam right
Looks
there.
like Valk is at the top of White now too.
Defenders
This
have
is not
located
good.
the diffuser.
If Thermite peeks back around White, he may go down.
Oh,
There
we
it
go.
is.
Now Fuse is getting ready. He's prone, ready, ready to jump on Valk. Oh, there's the initial shots. While Cordova's flanking behind from White, getting ready. Now this is a 2v1 scenario, and
There it is.
goes.
Cordova with the triple kill that round. He is on fire as well.
Now, I like this team coordination. Where there's two people, they have the numbers advantage. So that means one can stay on the side, the other one can go around and flank them from behind. It's not really that hard.
And just good attacking on DSU's part. Not only is defending strong, attacking is looking very well tonight as well.
Alright, now let's take a look at this. We have a Cav, which I rarely see in all season, in my opinion. Of all the games I watch, I rarely see a Cav being used. One, Cav is a high-risk, high-reward player. If she dies, well, you can't interrogate anyone. But if she does get interrogated, everyone on each team will scatter. Because one, it's an easy pick for the defending side. Very easy, not that hard. You just need one interrogation. But to counter Cav, alright, my colleague is gonna use the restroom, so I'll be here temporarily. So here's what we're gonna do. To counter a Cav, you need people to go in teams.
Protect your bombs from being
I am not
defused.
kidding. Teams. It's not that hard. 3 and 2 player. Never ever bring diffuser inside unless the Cav is dead. Because once the Cav gets the diffuser, it's very difficult. And Cav is one of those players who goes straight silent. Now here's what we're gonna do.
Located a bomb.
To counter, here's what we're gonna do. You just need 2 players. Maybe Thermite and Twitch go together. Ash and Fuse go together, while Buck stays outside being safe, because he has a diffuser, and if Cavs gets to him, that's game over, and they have to hold it. They can't lose the diffuser to a Cav player. Plus, that's one easy interrogation if they go alone. Now, that's kind of different, isn't it? Now, I want to see where this Cav gone. Now, she's on the third floor, taking out drones, finding the second floor. My bad. Second floor. And now here's the thing. Oh, there's that initial peek. Now they know the Cav is nearby. They're gonna drone him out. Hopefully, find it.
Got a pincher.
You got a pincher, but also never bring the diffuser inside.
Definitely, yeah, you don't want to get caught.
Alone. Oh, Cordova has the diffuser alone inside Baker, and he was almost
An
dead.
interesting pit. Kavaria took out Fuse.
Fuse got SMG by Cav herself.
An interesting peak to be holding by Capcan here. Seems a little reserved. They also have Frost holding somewhat of a similar peak. I don't know if this is great use of team utility here.
I don't think you need both people watching the same area.
I definitely agree. I think it'd be a good use of Capcan to fall back and watch kind of towards where Valkyrie is looking. Looking towards Bar right now. He could even pick Twitch, but unfortunately he's just not there.
Well, yeah.
Looks like Thermite's going up to the third floor. They still don't know where that Kavaria is. Let's find out. She is third floor. Maybe this is a good look for Thermite. They still need to get rid of her before they can push. They're going to be wary of that the whole round until she's gone.
But here's the thing, Thermite going alone, that's dangerous.
It's risky. Definitely is risky.
The attackers bombed diffuser.
Alright, it looks like the team's reacting to something.
The DSU only has a minute left.
Ooh. Cav getting a knife kill. Oh, that means everyone. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh wait, that means interrogation, doesn't it?
Yep, that was an interrogation. Fell back. Very good timing for the defensive team too. They only have 40 seconds left on this attack. And they don't have the diffuser. Oh, it's a 1v5 situation. Can can he clutch up, get the diffuser, and get a plant down?
Oh, enemy detected outside. He does not know where. There's Cav.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The potato. He got it.
The guy with a pistol.
Unfortunately, it looks like he only has about 1 to 2 HP. It's not looking too good for the DSU attacking team this round. Maybe a save the op kind of movement.
I forgot this word exists, not gonna lie. There goes the down. Maybe. Now he knows. Oh well, at least he gets.
IGC getting his KD up for the CR6 collegiate bracket.
I mean, it's not even useful.
It's an honorable move.
It is.
Let's see if this round is the round that DSU can put Illinois back one game. Cordova going with a consistent buck pick on every attacking round.
You just keep on it. Alright, so we got Castle, Frost, Cav, Capcom, and Daw. Now,
Corey, tell me how my commentating is. Just put it in the chat for me.
that will be 3 minutes later.
That's fine. I look forward to it. The feedback is constructive. It's interesting. You know, I like the DSU is at least trying to utilize the 6th pick, you know. I think that's also something that Illinois, the University of Illinois, has not really capitalized on once. You know, they've seen the same consistent team build every single round, and it's very, very predictable. All right, their third floor. Looks like Bar.
Now, let's take a look. They may have rotational hold to white, castling out that off. Ah, I've seen this strat before. This is actually quite useful as a strat.
It is a very good strat.
But that's the thing, it's a meta strat. Did you know that? It means it's counterable. I want to see this. Where'd you get this bulletproof?
10 seconds left.
There we go. Done. Bulletproof there, now they have a way to watch new hatch. Somehow.
see where the attackers are coming from this round.
Yeah, it looks like from all over the place. It's like
Two on the south side, one on the west side. That's an interesting run out from Tavaria.
Well, one hit.
Once he gets his drone up at the top of the white steps, looking north towards Cocktail Lounge, it may be an easy pick. Looks like, do they have a rotate? They do have a rotate. Watching that may be a pivotal moment for Buck this round. He knows one is trapped in bathroom too. This may be a perfect opportunity for a frag. There it is. Oh no, he butchered it.
He missed it.
Doc is still just sitting there doing nothing. He just took it. He's unfortunately down though.
But this is a dock, remember? That doesn't matter.
Why has he not revived himself? What is he doing? This is unbelievable. There he goes. Doc has finally picked himself up. Then he peeks Buck. This is insane. Cordova trying to put him down once again. An interesting gunfight, but Cordova comes out on top against Doc. As Cordova breaches, he's in the white corridor leading into the bathroom, looking towards Cigar Lounge. Looking for the typical anchor on Cigar Lounge. He knows one died too. Maybe he has a call out. Maybe he knows where he's at. He's also gonna work his way over to the diffuser. Billy is Sledge also waiting.
Well, this is unfortunate because Gridlock is dead. So is Twitch. Without Gridlock, it'll make it slightly easier for everyone, you know? Alright, here goes a grenade. Ah, goes a weasel.
You goofy dude, Hal.
Ain't that hard.
Looks like they still have Travaria rotating on second floor, going up red steps. It'll be interesting to see if Buck can get her. Made a little rotate on the top red steps to get the diffuser. Seems like a very opportune time for Buck here to put down the diffuser. Does not know where Capchan or Cavaria is. It'll be interesting to see how well Billy the Kid can defend him. Diffuser is down for DSU. This may be the final round for Illinois. It's an interesting move for Capchan. He's either got to impact the castle or he's got to push through the rotate. Shoots Cordova in the back. Cavaria is injured.
Yeah. Well. Oh.
And there it is. DSU puts Illinois down in the first game of this head-to-head of 3 matches.
You know, I personally don't like Skylight for that reason. Yeah. So easy. Well, unfortunately, my cold buddy had to go play in the game himself. And unfortunately, we do not because, well, that was an idea we never thought of. All right, so now we're going on to a break. I don't know how long they're gonna have it for, but let's just see what's gonna happen, huh? Any breaks? For how long? 20-minute break. All right, we'll see you in about 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15, because we are allowed up to 20-minute break. We'll see you back in a bit. Until the meantime, how about we just play a little charade? You type in chat what you think it's gonna. You type in chat who's gonna be the best player of next round, okay? And the one with the most votes gets an honorable mention in this chat alone. Like, it's not much, but hey, you do what you gotta do. All right, so next map is Consulate, right? Next map is Consulate, right? All right. All right. So the next match will be Consulate and Hey. Yes, we're still streaming. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello? Okay, I'm done. You can go.
Well, thank you for that hello. All right. So here's what I'm gonna think. This next match is on Consulate. I want you guys to put in the comments below in the chat to say that it is how do I say this? You know, who will be best on DSU? Since you guys are all DSU fans, who will be best on DSU? All right. Now, just comment down below and let's see who wins the little bet, as I think. All right. Illinois. There we go. All right then. Now we'll enjoy this little break. There's not much. I say it was a very good start for DSU. Not bad for Illinois, getting really surprising with the calf kills actually. Without the calf, they couldn't turn it around for one whole match. But that's quite unfortunate. I think they should better work on. And now here's the thing. I think Illinois should work on pushing together as a team a little bit, at least from what I've seen. Because getting individual kills, that's neat. That's really good. But being able to go together, placing drones when they need to be, not getting yourself killed. Like, let's for example, let's say you draw out from where they are, get the bomb, done. Go find a spot, easy, to where you put your drone. Let's put in piano and red. So they know, let's say there's someone in red, they can check the drone, done. Or drone someone else in. It's really nice that I had to get this stuff, you know? And like, it's really nice. And I think the issue could improve a little bit more. I say they should like maybe pushing together as two teams is easy. All right. And like, yeah, I think that's quite interesting, you know? And don't worry, Tyler's not behind me with me, and it's kind of unfortunate. You will have to stick with me for a bit. Anyways, the match has got to start, so let's get this rolling. Now let's take a look. Let's see what kind of bands they gotta do, alright? Alright, I want to see this. Since the issues still get defense somehow, I say somehow, would you like to join me on this ride? Maybe? Alright. It looks like they banned a Thatcher, which is really great for Garage in general. And it's like he's very annoying, easy to get rid of. But his EMP is the most useful utility I ever seen on R6. Maybe Gridlock's the second useful one. Who knows? Let's see who they got. Let's see what Illinois got banned.
What time do you guys play?
They banned Montang. Well, he is. I think I like to call him the beast of shields. And later in the, he's really useful post plant, and he likes to harass people. Oh, Bandit. Ooh, that's some counterman. So he can't Bandit trick. Yeah, they don't have, you know. They should have did a Kaid. That's my personal opinion. Kaid's is much harder to deal with. But then again, they could just go They could just go to piano room and do it themselves. Let's take a look about this. Now, I want to think about this. Let's see who they got banned for defense. Caviera. Ooh, that's actually a good choice because how they do it is amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, that was from really good Cav gameplay. I wish we got some more footage of it, but I think the Cav was doing very well for being a roamer. Now let's take a look who they got picked. And I want to see this. And oh, I just noticed it. But thank you for liking it. I actually do like the animators for it. It's amazing. It's better than last time, I believe. Now let's take a look at this. We got Mute, Legion, Jaeger, Dog, and Rook. They got Dokkaebi, Thermite, Sophia, Jackal, and Buck. Huh. I want to see how well they play Jackal this time. No, you guys banned Jackal. Hell, this is a 6-pick for DRM. Let's see who 6-picks to. Ella. Well, Buck has a grenade. Dokkaebi has grenades. Without Jaeger, how can he deal with grenades? But
Attackers need to
only
locate
time
and
will
defuse
tell.
as many bombs as they can.
Ooh. Alright, let's take a look. We got some standard reinforcement, making a rotatable hole between connector from B to A. I don't know what else I gotta have. Well,
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
it's gonna be quite interesting, you know? And they're getting some drones here. Not much is gonna happen, really.
10 seconds left.
Hmm. Did Rook down face his armor yet? Yes, he did.
Attackers' objective is to defuse.
Alright. So, looks like Ella's got roam a bit. Around Spiral, which is very useful. I want to see their Jackal. Jackal's looking for footsteps. Doesn't know much. But, I don't know what's the ping. 4. Let's see this little drunk. Ah! They know there's Legion up there. He's gonna take a look at this peak right here. Oh! There he goes. By Rook. A Rook gets down by Sophia. That's not quite. Oh, that's kind of hurtful right there. I want to see there. Ooh, Ella getting the pick right here. Let's see if Sophia can get away in safety. Ooh, she got away in safety. Last stand. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ooh, out there she goes. That's quite unfortunate. Ella's going at up. Ooh, they're getting picked left and right. I have no idea what's going on here. Boy. Oh well. Well. They want you on the mic. Want me on the mic? It is? Oh my god. If you know, shut up. He said no. Alright. So I want to see this. There's one watching bathroom. Thermite watching service stairs. I see Juju on yellow. Cordova is watching service stairs. And Andrew's in admin. I want to see where this Dokkaebi is going to take a look at. Okay. Alright. Ooh, there goes a smoke. That's all you need to do. That's really all you need to do. Ooh. I want to take a look at that angle peak right there from Dokkaebi. That's quite interesting. Is it really? According to Billy, only Dokkaebi has pixel to yell, and there goes the pick. That is true.
The Ember Rise skins are actually banned in CR6 due to their massively unbalanced ability to hide you in pretty much any map. You can hide against certain backgrounds that make you entirely invisible to all their players. See, we're gonna take a cafeteria garage defense, which is pretty standard at this point in the game. Very common you see people go top floor, then straight down to the basement. Afinka is an interesting pick. You don't always see a lot of her playing, but she's very helpful. Oh, and they're 6-picking off to a Jackal, which makes sense at the same time because Jackal's a more powerful operator and cuts down on time for a roam clear. Got a pretty basic setup otherwise.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
All right. And so it looks like a pretty basic setup by the defense. They're gonna open up the wall. Usually you do that for a bandit trick because it allows you to hear placement through the reinforcements easier, but there's no bandit, so it'll be interesting to see how they utilize this. The mute jammers will come in very handy to shut down pushes because droning out ahead of you is incredibly important in this, especially on a site like this where you can spread out throughout the entire basement and hide in every little nook and cranny from the enemy.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Alright, it's looking like a pretty slow push starting out. Lots of crouch walking, which is interesting while you're outside. There's very little positive, unless someone's going to spawn peek, which DSU is not doing right now. There's really no reason to be that slow and cautious. They've made no move to go straight for the garage yet. But the Twitch drone is going in to see what it can do against the Kaid on the garage door. We got Buck watching piano from the hatch, which is an interesting play. It gives them more control of the upstairs than DSU probably wants them to have. In the past, DSU has given up way more upstairs play than they probably should. It looks like Doc is rotating up yellow to challenge this Buck. But we've got two players jumping into Visa right now, which is an interesting play. We'll see if they go for a hatch over there and flank from behind. We got Jackal pushing over to the spiral stairs, taking out the default cam as he goes up. Looks like they're going to try and go for a pinch on somebody upstairs. They know someone's upstairs, they don't know who though. They know Doc's on yellow due to the footstep tracking from Jackal. And still no actual attempt to push site. They're playing way off site all the way up on the top floor. Trying so hard to take out the roam clear, and Doc gets a clean pick on... Who was that? Was that the Zofia or the Buck? Oh, the Buck. Alright.
Oh, there goes down Twitch.
Oh, and Twitch goes down outside yellow. It doesn't look like they know they downed her, though.
Oh,
And a call goes out for service stairs, and he loses the gunfight. That vertical play can be very difficult. So the Jackal grabs the footsteps of Mute. Not super helpful when he's in an engagement with the Doc on the top floor. Doesn't seem to realize that Jackal was still on the top floor. Jackal drops down and sprints down the spiral stairs to the basement and gets taken out by Icy Juju.
juice.
Hmm?
Just read the comments.
Ember Rise skins and a few others are banned. What are they?
Twitch Elite.
Wind Bastion, we've got the Twitch Elite and what was it? Blood Orchid? I believe it's.
I thought it was Blood Orchid, Windbreak, or Windbash, and I thought
Those are all black.
yeah, and I thought Outbreak as well. Because it's dark red.
I don't. I think yeah, Outbreak. I think was the other one that was banned in the rules. It's basically they all give you an unfair advantage. Yeah. All right, Glaz picks an interesting one, switching to an IQ, giving up the Jackal play as they start to realize it's not really helping them.
But you know what's funny?
A Warden pick is interesting. Warden is just sort of believed to not be a favorited operator right now.
But he's very useful in the front lobby because he can sit on the hatch right above it. Or break the
Good
floor and
point.
see any smoke plants. He
Attackers
just stands still.
discovered the location of a bomb.
Why did they get that hatch? That circle doesn't hatch. Maybe, but you
10
can
seconds
literally
to
just
insertion.
wallbang circle. You can literally just wallbang
5 seconds left before insertion.
from the front door.
Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
All right, and as the round starts, we'll start to see people pushing in. We got Warden holding close with a deployable shield, which now has mirrors on it, which gives him a pretty strong advantage on that front door. Oh, and we got a spawn peek jumping out of projector window onto the balcony by Oxy Kilgore on the dock.
The attacker's bomb diffuser
And
has been dropped.
another one from the Rook peeking straight out the connector window onto the front window. That's diffuser down outside the front door. That gives the defense a massive, massive win. And that's another run out on the roof. What a shot. 2 left, pushing on yellow. Pushing piano, Zofia. Habana goes to open up part of bathroom. Oh, and that's a free kill if Zofia even notices. Zofia doesn't even notice. Oh, and there's the kill. That's 2. Can she capitalize on any more mistakes from DSU? But no, gets shut down pretty quick. And that was a very fast round for DSU, with many spawn peaks, many runouts, and altogether a pretty strong round for them.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, and on to round 4. We'll see another take on the upstairs for DSU. This time taking an Echo, which gives DSU a pretty strong advantage if the other team ever...
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left. Attackers are heading out.
So essentially, that I was gonna say that if Illinois can work on their teamwork and being more cautious on runouts, I say they can be really solid and having a little bit more game set. That's only comes with playing. What do you think, Billy?
Yeah, the more they play and the more they play in ranked, especially, the more likely they are to have a better chance throughout all of this tournament. It looks like that was an early pick from Oxy Kilgore on a window again, looking outside. Um, Echo got an easy pick onto the Zofia, rushing in to Visa main door. Their attack seems so scattered and they're pushing solo. It's another pick for the Rook, just sitting on long desk. They know somebody's in Visa. They don't know who. They don't know where. But they're pushing in. Oh, and he gets a good pick. But does he realize that the Rook is in the room with him? No, he doesn't. He has back turn.
Diffuser has been dropped.
That's an easy kill with diffuser down, which gives them a massive advantage as Jackal's still outside on the opposite side of the map. His best option right now would be to give up on taking yellow stairs. There's 3 people watching him. He's better off to rotate away. But no, he's gonna go for the push, which makes no sense in this situation. A simple lucky pre-fire would get him killed, but it looks like he's rotating away to watch the window. But the diffuser's still down on the other side. He's got 41 seconds. That's an easy kill on a run out.
Well, I don't think he has much a chance because 1v3s and 1v4s are very rare to win in general. It's not impossible, but
You gotta get pretty lucky. You gotta have the other team has to push you pretty hard. He looked right at an echo drone and didn't shoot it, and that's the kind of things that seeing that you're not gonna win these fights. He knows Echo's outside, and it looks like he's going for the frag, which is not the smartest move right now. He's pushing into sight, and he just gets taken down while trying to repel in by the Echo outside because he completely ignored it and just focused on sight when he knew people were outside.
look at that Mira elite skin though.
Yeah, it's throughout the community. It's pretty
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
pretty split on if people like it or not.
I like it.
I didn't care for it at first. I thought it made her look like a 7-year-old in all honesty. She looks way younger than she should be. I mean, her operator is what, like 38, something like that.
Somewhere in the 30s, but like, we gotta remember, most of these operators are either 20 or 30.
The oldest operator in the game is actually Maestro.
No, it's Kayi.
No, it's Kaid.
It's
My
Kayi
bad.
at 58. 58, I think.
I don't remember. I'm tired.
10 seconds to go.
But Kaid is in play. He's a favorited operator. It is interesting taking a Mira though. She's not got her strengths on this map, but she does help a lot when you're trying to trick. And it looks like OxyClean Kilgore with the Kaid is possibly going to try to Kaid trick, which is an impressive game to play. And it looks like Illinois is going to go for almost the exact same push that they did last time. Slowly pressing up, and that's a quick pick by the Echo all the way out on Visa. Not sure if he's got the diffuser or not. Looks like he pinged it, but I don't think he has it.
Well, the diffuse is on Blackberry, which is currently rapidly down, seeing, I believe that's Office.
Yeah, looking up in the main office. It looks like Doc might challenge him. He's upside down repelled, which gives him quite a bit of an advantage, as the only thing that's going to show up on the window is his head. But Doc isn't peeking, and there's no hole in that wall to connect her. So Doc's pretty safe, as the Blackbeard has no idea he's there. But yet again, it's a very slow push from Illinois, and that's another pick for the Echo as they try and pinch out that roamer. And the Vigil gets another pick, and once again we're down to a 2v5 with a minute and 40 seconds to go, and this is just how you know a team's gonna take the win. They've got the diffuser up in the office. They're gonna batten down the hatches and hold that with the rest of their life. They're just gonna go for runouts. They've got all the time in the world, and honestly, at this point, you're 4v2. You have all 4 players at full health. One of the 2 players on the other team is at a quarter of their health, and he's dead. That was quick. And the last one's just prone, watching yellow, and he gets a pick, but he's gonna have to pretty much ace this round. He's got 2 defenders left, and he's just gonna have to be very cautious. He hasn't used any of his utility, which will let him know if anybody is moving anywhere on the map. And there goes out one now. This is a strong play. Allows him to go in and grab the diffuser.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
But we'll see what this gets him, as Echo is sitting at the bottom of Spiral, sort of just trying to drone out where he might be. We'll see. He's peeking and he's walking past. And it's an easy pick for the mirror at the bottom, watching yellow as he goes down. He would have been pinched even if he made it down, because Echo was sitting up in zigzag up above, so cheeky peek from the Mira, but she wins it. Lion never had his chance, and that puts us at 5-0.
Well, this is quite unfortunate for Illinois, and I think this is their weakest map. Despite, did we choose it?
I believe Illinois chose this map. No, DSU chose this map, but they chose to attack first, which was an interesting choice, as defense on almost every map in this game has a majority of the advantage, especially on this map. Defense has a massive advantage on this map. So many places to hide, and this map can be very hard to push, especially seeing as no matter what site you're on, you can take control of the entire map as the defense. It's not hard to spread out, yet still rotate back to site.
Well, we got 6 pick between Blitz and Jack Pulse, which also could get us some nitro kills or shoot through the floor.
Yeah, I think the Jaeger pick off of the Warden was probably a good pick. It stops a lot of grenades and flashes and smokes from coming out. And again, they're reinforcing that circle death switch. I mean, I understand it's one of the only vertical plays. Same with the the Visa stairs damage. What is happening? Those are not common, especially seeing as Amaru is not a viable operator in this game, so you can't repel up hatches. But it does give you more places to hide, I guess.
10 seconds to go.
But also, I think like blocking those 2 airs just means like they have no idea what to do with those reinforcements. It's like it's just extra reinforcement they cannot use. But I think like they should make a rotatable hole from that hatch. They can run away if they need to.
Which hatch?
I believe what is it, blue hatch?
Blue hatch?
Yeah.
That is blue hatch is actually in a Harry Potter closet that you can't get out of. So if you're hiding in there, you're stuck there.
Imagine getting grenaded.
Yeah, it's a pretty common spot to grenade, but as we saw, he did put a Jaeger down at the front door, on the wall specifically, and that'll stop anything that they throw towards that doorway from getting in, no matter what direction you come from. So if they don't shoot it, oh, and there's a
These are actually
trade out.
they're not trade.
No, you wouldn't call that a trade, perhaps.
But there's a refrag right there.
That is a refrag, yes. It's an interesting play. It looked like 2 DSU players peeked outside, and one got counter-peeked and got destroyed, and the other one just won their
Attackers
pick.
dropped the diffuser.
And Oxy Kilgore getting 3 kills. We're down to just the Buck, and he gets melted by ICG.
Well, this is 6-0, and I don't think that is a very weird glitch to point out.
Unlucky.
This is just very unlucky for Illinois, and I do truly feel bad for them.
I do too, but at the same time, they're playing in a tournament where there's gonna be diamond players, and honestly, most of our players here sit in the Plat 3, Plat 2, Plat 1 area. We don't even sit up on diamond. Yeah, you're not gonna see a third match. It's best at 2 out of 3. So if DSU wins the next round, it's over.
It's
That's a match.
over. Well, now we're on the attacking side for DSU. We got Sledge, Capital, Twitch, Buck, Ash. Capital is very useful if he's not dead.
Yeah, this looks like a very flexible team for attack. It allows them to attack both the top floor and the basement, because on attack you don't always know exactly where they're going to go. Trading out the castle for a Legion is a pretty smart move if Legion can stay alive long enough to throw out all of his traps, because if he sticks them in doorways and on windows, you can stop the plant, you can get information as to where people are going to go.
Defuse bombs.
The flexible team from the offense just allows them to. They don't have a hard breach per se, so they wouldn't be able to push the
Bomb located
garage
by
door,
attackers.
but it would allow them to push other places to still take the basement. But they've got a pretty good setup for the top floor, and that's where we're gonna be.
Well, I think Legion should be able to play on stairs, because stairs are a nightmare when it comes to Legion gameplay. Because, one, there's really no other place to go besides the stairs. And there's only 3 stairs to go up. I say if Legion stays on yellow, he can use the pillars to stay away from the skylight and not get busted by a nomad. If they have one, but they don't. But pushing yellow would be a nightmare.
Yeah, but being from DSU, I know my players, and I know that Andrew Ricky will go sit on the top of yellow on the skylight, and if they drone out that Legion's there, he's just gonna firebolt it, and he will get that kill every single time, because Legion will not have a single chance to do anything. And that looks like a quick rush in from the Ash, going straight up yellow, taking a lot of damage, getting a pick, getting knocked out. But Cordova getting 2 kills as Buck. That's strong. Icy Juju with a shotgun running in and getting a kill. And the Doc just able to hold on long enough on the yellow stairs, rotating away, getting a pick off of it. But now he's in a 1v3 situation. Yes, he's got the health bonus. Cordova drops down, gets the kill. That's the game.
Well, that is 7-0, and DSU have won the game for us. I think this is all we got.
Yep, that's all we got.
Well, I think that will be it for all of us. We'll see you guys next time, and, well, I say you should have a nice night.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get a link, but we might throw a link up for the B team as they're now starting their game. So
And it will be on completely different broadcast, not on ours, unfortunately.
unfortunately, but root us all on. I know C team plays tonight as well. So
Yeah, but I'm not sure they actually having a people
stream,
actually
yeah.
hosting it. So,
who knows?
well, we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.